Alright, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have two things to tell you and one thing to show you. So, without further ado, we're going to get right into it. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning back into this video. Hope you guys are doing well on the other end of the camera there. I can't see you, but I hope you guys are doing well. Two things I have to tell you is I am changing my vlog style up a little bit. I am going to switch to highlighting the highlights, I guess you can say, in my week. Hopefully that'll give you a video that'll kind of wrap up the whole week and show you what I've been doing in the garden. Now, I'm still going to put out pointed videos, such as my last video that I did about making compost without a compost pile. If you guys haven't watched that video, you can go watch that. So that'll be my new vlog style. Hopefully that'll give you guys a more conclusive video of what's happening here at the market garden. Next thing I have to tell you guys is now I'm editing with Adobe Premiere Pro. Adobe Premiere Pro offers advanced editing, color grading, and hardware acceleration, which makes the video on your end hopefully look a little better. So to start out with today, I shot some video of me giving a garden tour so everybody can see what's going on in the garden right now. So let's go ahead and play that right now. Alright, so starting with bed number 1 here. This is what I call bed number 1. It is mostly empty, except for some bean plants down at the end. My bean plants did not come up very well this year. That's where I stand and do my dialogue right here. So, like I said, not much going on in this bed. Alright, so moving on to bed 2. This bed is where I have my cherry tomatoes in. They are doing real well this year. Anyways, got some red tomatoes coming on here. Those are looking good. I have 12 tomato plants overall. And using my trellis system that I made in a couple videos previous. If you guys want to go watch that, I'll put that up in the corner. Alright, so now in bed 3 here we have peppers. I planted 36 pepper plants and only about 10 survived. That's a conservative number. Not really sure what happened to them. Even the peppers that I have in this bed right now aren't really even doing all that well. Hopefully we'll get some peppers this year so I can sell them in the market garden. Alright, moving on to bed 4. Bed 4 has collards right now. The collards aren't looking too good because it's pretty hot in the greenhouse right now with the sun. They are kind of wilted a little bit. And in the same bed, we have some new lettuce that's been planted here. And some lettuce that is ready to be harvested, so we got a lot of that. Alright, so in bed 5 we have curly leaf kale. It is doing real well for the hot temperatures that we've had so far this summer. Alright, so now in bed 6, we have cucumbers. I planted 10 cucumber plants, and there are a lot of cucumbers coming onto these. You got cucumbers there. Let's see if I can focus this thing there, just all the way down these leaders. And there are lots and lots of leaders coming off these cucumber plants. If any of my customers are watching this video, hopefully those cucumbers will be available next week. They're still pretty small. So the rest of bed 6 has squash in it. This squash is really doing well. Tons of squash per plant. Really pleased with what I'm seeing here. There's just squash hanging everywhere off the plant. Have some bigger squash. Actually probably need to pick that squash. Let's pick that squash right now. It's a nice squash, guys. Today is Monday, so thank you guys for already placing your orders for squash. That is about it for the greenhouse. There are those tomatoes again there. So for those of you that know me and you watch me on YouTube, you might notice something different. I'm wearing a coat. Like, I never want to wear a coat. I don't know, does it get in the way? All of a sudden this week, it's like 45 out right now, and I don't know. Alright, so today is day 2 of vlogging every day and vlogging the highlights of my week. Starting this new vlog style, and today I have just a few things to do in the greenhouse. I'm weeding some, I saw before I started talking. Weeds are something that I have to really keep under control here in Florida. Weeds grow like weeds and they just take off, and if you don't get out there every day and pull weeds in your garden, then especially here in Florida, then you're going to have a big problem of weeds, and you are going to regret not going out there each day. It's not going to look nice in your garden. That's one thing I try to have in my garden. I try to make my garden look nice. It's one reason why I put wood chips in my walkways. I want my customers to, especially if they're first-time customers, I really want them to enjoy the visit they had. I want them to, want to come back to the garden, want to keep buying produce from me because they look nice. So that was way off. That was like on a rabbit trail. How did I get to there? Oh yeah, about weeds. So weeds in your garden are a big problem here, especially in Florida. Anyways, today I'm just working on trying to get some weeds cleaned up in the garden. I have some vinegar to spread. If you guys are new to this channel, thank you guys so much for joining me. This channel is all about my market garden and my journey going from nothing to having a market garden business. I'm just starting out, so thank you guys for joining me on my journey of market gardening. Alright, so today, like I said, I have a few things to do, planting zucchini. One of my followers on Instagram asked me, do you have any zucchini growing? So no, I don't have any zucchini growing. If you are watching this, no, I don't have any zucchini growing, but I'm going to plant some today so we can get that in the garden today, because I was thinking I planted squash, but I never planted zucchini. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to plant my zucchini. I have a bed right here that I showed you guys yesterday. This bed right here where I do my dialogues, if I should plant it here or if I should plant it in the bed where I just pull my broccoli up over there. I pull my broccoli out. I could have sold the leaves of the broccoli. Supposedly they just sell like hotcakes, so I don't know. Really was just gonna vlog planting zucchini and maybe weeding a little bit today, but I'm gonna get to work, so. Alright, back out here this afternoon. I'm gonna try to plant my zucchini. I think my best option for planting my zucchini is this bed here. I'll show it to you in a minute. I was going to think about putting them over where I have my cucumbers. There's an empty space there where I pulled some of my broccoli out. I was thinking about putting it over there, but I'm not going to, because I'm going to actually direct seed them in the ground. I don't want to have them taken over by the cucumbers, so I think my best option is to put them in this bed here. That's a lot of weeds. I got to kill those. I'm going to go get some vinegar. Alright, so got some vinegar on that. If you didn't know, vinegar changes the pH of the soil right where the plants are and kills the plants. So I think this is my best option here for planting the zucchini. I'm going to go ahead and get my seeds and then we'll plant that zucchini. Alright, so just got my zucchini. I'm planting the Ford Hook zucchini, or summer squash as it's called. I'm actually using my brother's seed, so gonna have to get him another packet because I didn't have any of my own, so I took it from him. Gonna go ahead and plant this zucchini. I think I'm gonna plant about maybe 5, something like that. I planted 5 plants of squash. No, I can't talk today. I planted 5 plants of squash, and there are so many squash coming on there at one time, so I might stagger this. You can plant them from March to September. So I might stagger this a little bit and try to plant maybe 5 when those are running out of life expectancy. Never mind, when those are when those are, what am I trying to say? When those plants start dying, then I'll start maybe plant another succession of squash so I can keep the squash in, because it's good until September. So anyways, gonna go ahead and plant the squash. Let's get right to it. Alright, so just got those squash planted. Hopefully those will be up in like 12 to 14 days. Planted 5 of those. So anyways, gonna go ahead and wrap up today's vlog, and we're also gonna wrap it up with an announcement. I am shooting a documentary, and this is the first documentary I've ever shot. It's a really exciting announcement, one that I've kind of always wanted to do, and I am shooting a documentary. I'll explain a little more tomorrow when I vlog, because we're actually going out there and I'm actually going to be shooting some, so you'll be able to get a little sneak peek behind the scenes, a little BTS look at how I've shot some of the stuff. So anyways, I'm shooting a documentary, guys, and I'm going out there to shoot some more footage. I've already been shooting some footage, but I've also been researching a lot because, like I said, it's my first documentary and I know like not a whole lot about documentary filmmaking. So been researching a lot. If you notice the audio is better, is because I'm actually using Tascam DR40. If you guys want to look it up, I'll put a link in the description for it if you guys want to go check it out. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the documentary. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now because it's still kind of in the works, the whole documentary, but I will tell you, you kind of will see what it is. It's shot on a farm, so that's what I'm gonna say so far today. I will see you tomorrow out at our friend's farm, and I'll take you guys behind the scenes. I'll try to talk a little bit and everything. So anyways, we'll see you tomorrow. Today is day number 3 of vlogging the highlights of my week, vlogging every day, and I am here at our friend's farm. I am in their butchering facility right now because it's the only place that they have available right now that's really like open to balance my gimbal and set everything up. So the work that I'm going to be filming out in the field is not here yet, so I'm just gonna get everything set up, try to work on everything, try to get some shots maybe before, some shots in the brooder house there. Actually, let me go show you. Alright, so the door was not open yet. Since I'm shooting, you can see right here, that's the brooder. I am shooting a documentary on the life, the meat birds on this farm here, and can't show them to you yet because they are still in their brooder, and since they're little chicks, you gotta have the heat lamps on, and it's kind of cool outside. So, although I've helped on this farm for a good while now, I don't want to open the door up. So I'm gonna get to a little bit of shooting. Shoot some scenes for you guys because it's just so beautiful here. Yeah, we're leaving. Just getting close-up shots today because all of these pins right now are supposed to be, they're all supposed to be going down the pasture this way, but they're all going this way on the pasture. So it looks like I'm just gonna get the tripod out and try to get some close-up shots actually of the chickens because I haven't gotten any of those yet. So just go in there and look at them. So these chickens are moving pretty slowly since they are meat birds. They move a lot slower. Hey, I'm trying to talk. Hey. Cows can be really loud sometimes. So anyways, probably shooting some close-up B-roll. Use my tripod. Basically like a travel tripod. Now this tripod does not have a ball head, doesn't even have a fluid head. It works okay, but I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to use Sigma 18-135 with a 7D on there and just try to get some real close-up shots. Well guys, back here, and wasn't a very profitable day shooting out in the field. Let me rewind a little bit and say that I was able to get some really good footage of the chicks on pasture. I was really excited about that, able to get some sound effects like I already said. I made a whole shot list detailing from a main point and then breaking the whole, then breaking each point down, each shot I needed inside the main shot. And I brought it along and I totally forgot it. So I could have done a lot more there, but oh well guys, just wanted to say that real quick so clarify myself a little more, and back to the video. All the houses were moved 90 degrees to what they're supposed to be. So it was not a very profitable day out there. I was able to get some sound effects, some close-up footage of the chickens, but other than that, not a real profitable day. Anyways guys, thanks for coming along so far. Hope you guys are enjoying this new vlog style, and I will see you tomorrow. Alright, so today starts day 4 of vlogging every day and vlogging the highlights of my week. And today was kind of a day that I wanted to figure out if I really wanted to keep doing this as a style for my YouTube channel, or if I wanted to go back to making pointed videos. So far, I'd really enjoyed vlogging every day and vlogging the highlights of my week. I've really enjoyed it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. If you have, leave a comment down below in the comment section. Tell me if you've enjoyed the video, and tell me if you want me to stay with pointed videos, or if you want me to keep vlogging my whole week, vlogging the highlights of my week. If you have any opinions about that, leave it down in the comments. I really want to hear from you. Alright, so when I did the video on how to make compost without a compost pile, just last video, I never got around to putting the wood chips in this bed here. Can't really see it, but it's already grown over the walkway there, and the squash leaves and everything have kind of grown into the walkway. So I'm gonna go ahead and strip the bottom leaves of the kale. The big leaves I can't really sell as like eating kale. It's just kind of been bothering me. I gotta get those wood chips back on the walkway. So I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to get it here. This is where the cucumbers are, and the cucumbers are all the way over that bed. They're all the way over the walkway. Have I been saying bed? The walkway here, the walkway. So gotta fill in the walkway here with wood chips. Anyways, gonna go ahead and try to work on that a little bit. Still have some wood chips out there outside the door of the greenhouse. Anyways, gonna go ahead and actually start working on stripping the leaves of kale off this side here so I can actually access the walkway, and then we'll start putting wood chips in. Alright guys, I am going to wrap up this episode. I don't think I have anything for tomorrow, so thank you guys for watching this video, and we will see you on the next one.